And here we are at MBoards.
Hi, I'm Alex, this is the Electric Roadshow, and today we're at MBoards in Las Vegas, and this is Jacob. Jacob, tell us about MBoards.
Yeah, hey, what's up guys? So here at MBoards, we are a full supply DIY parts and also supplying for different manufacturers. We're doing some fulfillment, we're doing some service. So we thought this morning we'd come walk you around the warehouse a little bit. So you kind of walked in, this is our receiving area. So this is really where our stock sort of starts for MBoards. You can see, again, we cover everything: enclosures, hardware, bearings, trucks, bushings, motors. If you need it, we've probably got it here on the MBoard side. This is one we're pretty proud of. We just started a partnership with BajaBoards. So we're the official US supplier of BajaBoards in the US. We can also do full builds. So we've also partnered with MBS to carry their full supply of mountain board parts. There's multiple companies inside this warehouse. So we also operate another company, Board Bumpers. So we share some inventory space here around the back side, along with our BajaBoards and MBS. We also have Gecko Derms, so you guys may have seen that one. As you sort of breeze through, we hit sort of our fulfillment section of the warehouse. So here is a section we've dedicated for Onsra. You guys may know they're a huge company based out of Switzerland. They make incredible boards. And so we've partnered with Fabian and his team to bring all of their supply into the US. So if you're shipping or you're receiving now in the US, it's gonna come directly from this warehouse. We're also handling some service. Here you see we sort of snuck in. These are our custom battery packs. We can, we've got a full supply online, but we can also do any custom batteries that you guys come up with. We've done some crazy ones. Recently, we built a battery for a guy. It's a train setup, so it's like a 6S22, this huge giant battery. But that's things we can definitely do around here. We take you around the back. We've got our new toy. So here's our new CNC machine. It's a 770 series Tormach. This is usually where you guys would see Mike, the owner of the business, hanging out. He pretty much spends all his time back here playing with his new toys. We're constantly prototyping new stuff, constantly trying to find new things to bring to market, and realistically we're trying to bring everything in-house. So the goal, the end game for MBoards is to have every product that we carry in shop built here, manufactured here in the US. So pretty cool deal there.
What kind of products are you making?
Yeah, so right now we're focusing a lot on our MBoards product line. So we're doing motor mounts mostly, and then our heat sinks. They're fairly small items, but they're easy to kind of learn. You kind of get a hang of, how your machine works. We're also working with other vendors, other manufacturers. So they're able to come to us now and say, hey, we have a shortage of these parts. Can you guys help us out? And that's another area that we're picking up on. So yeah, it's really cool. This is a whole new venture for us, but it's really what's going to drive the future of MBoards. So this is one of those cool projects we were talking about with the CNC machine that kind of opens our, I'm going to call it customer service. So this is a company that we've partnered with. We're doing all of SuperBeast retail out of the shop. We carry all of their stock here. So we're the exclusive shipper now for SuperBeast. They're handling all their own marketing, but we now are controlling how these are being shipped. So we are also dealing with customer service. We hear from the customers and we've had a lot of input. And they're of course asking for options, wheel options. So with the traditional SuperBeast setup,
yeah, I'm used to seeing the
right, it would have came with a Kegel pattern. So of course we took everything apart and we took our measurements, and we decided that the next best step was to stick with the all-terrain. That seems to be very popular. So we made our own all-terrain adapters for the SuperBeast. This will allow you to run any Evolve, MBS, who else? The MBoards hubs also fit on this. So a traditional 5-spoke hub. We've tested these on a few others. I believe they also work on Onsra and Meepo wheels. Even on a CNC, if you have this pattern, easily can be used. It is a sweet ride though, that's for sure.
Yeah, it's really cool that you're opening up a whole nother ecosystem of wheels. SuperBeast.
I think that's the idea. Everybody has their own perfect setup. And even though, in our ideas as a designer or builders, we think we know what the perfect one is, but you know, there's always somebody out there that has an idea. They want to do something a little different. So a lot of these companies don't want to collaborate. They would prefer to keep it in-house. They're not interested, right? But the truth is, our community is small. We essentially are all out here trying to do it on our own.
There's a lot of cross-pollination.
There is so much.
There's storm cores and so many different boards.
Yep.
Hoyt pucks on so many different
Right.
boards. You know, SuperBeast makes this really interesting system. That you know, it's great for DIY builders because you know it's such a compact system. You can throw this on a really small board or a decent-sized long board. It's
the only 3-gear system out right now, I believe, too. Still.
Yeah, it's pretty clean.
Someday, our goal is that this entire warehouse is full of machines running 24 hours a day, constantly just spitting out new parts. That's the big goal. Yeah, really cool. So we'll take you through. Here's kind of one of our battery areas. This is where I hang out. We've designed our batteries to work sort of from a manufacturing line perspective. So we start in here, we build the packs, we get the spot welding done. They then move over to Martin. He's wrapping up, looks like a 12S 3P right now. Martin handles all the soldering, really start to finish. Martin is the one that'll handle our sort of stock batteries. So 10 2s, 10 3s, 12 2s, 12 3s. These are all part of our transparent series. He's knocking out about 4 to 6 packs a day all on his own right now. So he's killing it. He's killing it. So behind you, as we go through, you'll see a bit of our board rack. We do offer full service. We mostly are handling locals just because it's a little tricky to ship boards. A lot of these are local riders. Some of these are new builds. Some of these are prototypes hanging out in the back that would be pretty cool to show off someday. But for now, they're under wraps. And then we get back into the board building area. So here's kind of our section. This is where I hang out all day. We've got a couple builds up right now, a nice electric mountain board build along with the Hero decks. And then here is the new MBoards Endurance deck. So you guys may have seen a little bit of this. This is a full carbon fiber 12S 8P compatible yeah, longboard deck. This thing is slick. Running 63, 68 motors, and of course the good old trusty storm core. Right now these are set up with double kingpins. I think we're looking in the option to expand, you know, the truck lineup. Our goal is to make things compatible for everybody. So if you prefer double kingpins, reverse kingpins, traditional kingpins, long boards, short boards, wooden decks, carbon fiber decks, they're all going to be pumping out of here.
So Jacob, what's this room all about?
Yeah, you've made it into the media room here. So we've been here a little over a year, and we've moved this office basically 3 or 4 times. So this used to be our main office. We had all of our computers set up in here, and then one day we said, this sucks, our media room sucks, so we just flip-flopped them. So now we have a full production set inside here. We've got all of our filming, we've got all of our cameras, all of our setups, all of our lights. In fact, in this back room, we've got 10 times more stuff.
So what's the show? Tell us.
So yeah, on the podcast, it's really focused on e-skate, of course. Mike hosts it. Unfortunately, he's not here today. Congratulations to him.
Fortunately.
Yeah, no, good news there. So, but we mostly talk about e-skate. We've incorporated, you know, our convention that we host every year now. MBoards is involved.
eSkate Con.
Right, eSkate Con. So yeah. eSkate Con 23 coming up in March. 6 months already. It's
Mark your calendars.
Put it down. Yeah, put it down. And lately we've gotten a little, we've tried to have a little more fun with it. So we've been playing like some Price is Right style games and guess this board and you know, little details like that.
So it's a weekly show?
We are doing it weekly, man. We've done almost like 50 episodes. 50 episodes.
Wow.
It's been a year of filming every week. Yeah, it's
a chore. I'm just getting into it myself.
It is a chore. There's definitely weeks where we're like, so what do you want to talk about today? And honestly, sometimes those are the best shows. We just riff, man. We just go. Yeah. James and I we'll get off on some wild tangent, drives Mike crazy, and
yeah, the organic stuff is more interesting. That's kind of what we're trying to do with this show too. Is like keep it real. like, you know, just yesterday I was out trying an EUC for the first time.
How was that?
It was gnarly. It was gnarly. I got beat up.
That was rough.
But you know, that's the real side of e-skate.
Right.
So we want to show that. We appreciate you guys. You're part of the community. So
we love the behind the scenes, man. We're constantly showing off things we're doing. We really don't hide anything around here. We showed off this deck that we were trying to produce almost 6 months ago. And we've had people asking about it, but it's just like, we're an open book. You know, we want everybody to experience e-skate. We want them to experience in their own way. And if we can help you along that way, that's why we're here.
That's a brilliant mission.
Yep, that's why we're here.
I'm all for it.